are a worthless street rat.
Cause I love me some me. I love me some me.
Fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life, sir.
Okay! I can't stand myself.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, episode 59. We figured it out. It is 59.
We did.
Without a shadow of a doubt. We're here. We got, we had a special come out not too long ago about Charlie Kirk when he passed. And I feel like that's all my algorithm has been since then. Like, I'm going to need something else to happen. Or just my algorithm needs to change a little bit, not happen like that. I didn't realize how that came out. But like just something, like let's get some aliens or something, all right?
No, I can't stand that stuff either. I've seen about the alien ships and then what really happened. And there's a shadow in the background. Like, I don't want to go too much in the whole AI thing, but I'm tired of it because they can alter things so easily now. We can all alter things. Like it used to take Photoshop and it used to take a lot of editing if you really wanted to make it. Now, any Joe Schmo can download an app for $9.95 a month and edit something and make it look different. And I'm so tired of the theories and the things coming through. It's like exhausting. I mean, I saw today the gunman wasn't him. There was a shadow. And somebody was trying to zoom in on a shadow that when he was running, the shadow turned to make it look like it's edited. Mm. And it's like, dude, I'm so tired. Like you just never know what the truth is and what happened anymore.
Oh, yeah. The amount of, they say fake news, but like legit video. You can't trust what you see anymore.
Can't trust anything. Can't trust video. Can't trust anything. Mm. Nope. Yeah, Bill Cosby can be you and say your voice and everything. It's just crazy.
I mean, it's fun. It's fun to play with, but now that any person who doesn't even need any editing experience can literally go to ChatGPT and like, hey, make a video. You give it a script. Boom. You're solid.
And that's it.
Yeah. I mean, they got the, somebody's in trouble. But yeah, they got the gorilla thing. Have you seen the gorilla videos? They're hilarious.
New Smyrna.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Yeah,
I was like, oh man, they didn't stop by us.
When everybody tells me shark capital of the world, they have like gorilla that comes out and like, oh, I'm from New Smyrna and the shark capital of the world. It's like AI gorilla that interviews people. Basically, it's too much now.
And he shit on Breakers.
Did he really?
Yeah. He's like, you can go to Breakers, just kind of a regular burger that you get in any other pub.
Because they're supposed to be like the world famous burgers over there. They didn't come to chase us?
No, didn't see him. I sent him a message. I was like, hey,
can you stop by?
Just like don't shit on us like you did Breakers. That's all. But I mean, it's getting crazy. I think, like I said, I wish my algorithm would change. A lot of talk on guns.
I mean, the open carry though has been since like June.
July 1st of last year. Everyone's
July
very
1st?
Late. Yeah. It's been, I would know,
She's ready. We scared the shit out of somebody down in the lobby earlier.
We did. Talking about open carry, homegirl pulls out her AK-47 out of her bag. And
yeah.
She came in and she was looking for some art expo that apparently is happening down here next week.
And we're talking about
podcasts. And we're talking about guns and prostitutes. This lady's like,
and massage parlors.
Fuck yeah,
yeah. She was a little bit.
And you would think she would have like chimed in and agreed with me because I'm like, well, where's the prostitutes for us? Like, but she didn't. She's mind her business. I was like, she's not one of us.
She was
Never
scared.
mind.
She was scared.
She was scared.
I'm never coming back to that place again.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a valid question. I was just curious. We were doing an event yesterday, and I was driving home, and you see the massage parlor sign on at like 10 p.m.
Somebody might want a massage at 10 p.m.
I'm sure they do, but what happens there. Like, it doesn't have a business name.
No,
the business name's massage.
That's it.
Yeah, but like, what does go on there, Joe? I do not know. I don't go to those.
I'll
be honest with you. I go get massages. Like massage.
Yeah, I'm sure you go to reputable places.
I go to places.
And they close at 6 p.m.
They close at 6, maybe 7. Like, so tell me about this massage place, Joe.
Everybody knows that, the happy ending massages are the ones that just say massage. And they're open late. A reputable massage parlor has no business being open until 10 p.m. or midnight.
Sometimes I want a massage at 10. There's something wrong with that.
I thought you went to reputable places.
I do. Not your place.
No, but I was just always curious, like, do girls get a happy ending at these places?
That's what I'm saying. So I'm gonna go for all the girls to test it out. Because why not? You know, you have to experience everything once in life.
You're gonna go get the happy ending.
Yeah.
We
I
have
was
to
gay
know.
once. You know, we all have a phase.
Everybody was.
So why not?
So what's your play when you get in there?
So I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna do the regular. Oh, I want the deep tissue with the hot stones, and I'll be like, well, this is really hot, but how hot can you get? What are we doing here? You know, and I'm gonna see how she feels it out. And if she wants, feel it out, we can feel it out. You know,
She's got the whole thing down to a science.
yeah, I'll figure it out.
All figured
I
out.
love it. I can't wait for part 2 so we can see how
There's
it
one
went.
across the street. I'll go right after this. Actually,
I love it.
Well, there went Ronan.
We
go
were gonna
tomorrow.
go for sushi, but
we can do that tomorrow.
All right.
It's been a while.
the massage parlor or sushi.
Both.
I'm down for sushi. I don't know about this massage parlor stuff.
We can get sushi and then go to the
then go to the
massage
massage
parlor
parlor.
since
Yeah.
they stay open till 10.
What a great
got
it's gonna
plenty
be a
of
great
time.
night. Podcast, sushi, massage parlor.
Exactly.
I mean, it's a happy night.
It's a happy ending.
A happy ending to my night. Jesus.
And you're still in bed by midnight.
By 11. Depends on how good she is.
10:30.
I can't wait to see if they offer it.
I'm excited.
Yeah. I need to know.
Let's get back to the gun carrier here, over here.
But yes,
Tour,
anyway.
tour.
Can I carry my gun in the massage
I
parlor?
don't know.
So I believe
So you
that
can wear.
is-
So you can strap your gun on your hip and wear it out now.
if you want to throw an AR on your back,
And go
for it.
fishing? You can.
So I can walk into a restaurant with my AR on my back.
No.
Well, so you can't go into a bar, but you can go to a restaurant and
So I can walk into, say, let's use Ocean Deck. I can walk into Ocean Deck with my AR strapped to my back and everything's fine.
so that is
No one's going to say anything or
But
see
they
anything
serve
bad.
alcohol.
Yeah.
But they serve alcohol.
and you can even have alcohol on your bill, but you have to have, and I don't quote me on the actual percentages, but you need a high percentage to be food versus alcohol, so you can't show like you were there with intent to get drunk. But you can have a drink and carry your gun, but you can't belly up to the bar with your gun. But you can sit at a low top table 20 feet away.
And take
that's
Jaeger
okay.
bombs all night with my AR strapped to my back.
Well, as long as you got some food, you got to have more food than. And like I said, I don't know the exact percentages, but there is a percentage.
30 fish
of food.
sandwiches and 6 Jaeger bombs.
You know, we're in Florida when the gun law is almost like the same as the liquor law. Like you have to have this much percent of food to sell liquor, and it's like the same with the gun.
It's an SRX license. I don't think you're right. There's got to be more to it than that. There's no way.
Are you sure about that? Did you know
Yeah,
that?
I asked a gun pro yesterday, or 2-3 days ago at this point. But
That's all and all be all. You
Well,
can say
a
gun
real
pro.
Florida man.
So
real
what
Florida
he
guy.
does, what
he
he
had
does-
his fishing license. He's good to go.
no, he teaches gun classes. He teaches gun
That
safety.
means nothing.
That means
Well,
nothing.
He's got more knowledge on the guns
means
than
he
I
knows
do.
how to pull the trigger. That's it.
Well, he does. Yeah.
But doesn't mean he know the rules.
I feel like he teaches the rules. Like
What's
that's
the point?
what he
though?
does.
Why do you need to take a gun to a restaurant? I'm sorry. I don't think so. I get it for. This is gonna sound so bad, but I get it for women. But I never feel like I need to walk around with a gun.
Well, anything
just
can
don't.
happen. Like someone can just like run in wherever you are and like rob the place, and then like what if they don't have a gun? Which you're going to depend on that little.
Yeah, but half the
fucking
time you
butt
pull it out
in
and
a
do something, and
table.
then
Like,
you get
no.
in trouble. How many times have you seen these people that rob a house, get shot, and then sue the owners?
Yeah.
That actually has happened.
happened.
Where I grew up at.
Guy
I was like,
broke
"That's
into a house,
crazy."
broke into a house, end up cutting himself on something, and sued the homeowner.
Yeah.
After she shot him.
No,
like,
and-
wait a minute.
Yeah, in Palm
Wait a minute.
Coast, the guy actually, it's 2 guys I grew up with. They went in the house. He went with his homeboy or whatever, and he went in. The homeowner shot him, killed his friend, and then he tried to sue him. But then, really, in reality, he got charged for both, the murder and the
And the burglary.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, we're in Florida. Did y'all forget? Ridiculous.
That was very bad gun information.
Yeah.
Very bad.
What's it say?
Your guy sucks.
You,
Fuck that guy.
You cannot have any alcohol if you have your firearm anywhere near you.
Okay,
You
so
can't
no
be
alcohol.
drinking and drive a car. You can't be drinking and have your gun on you. Plus, it is unlawful to use your firearm while you've had any alcohol
Yes.
at all. So why would you carry it? You can't use it. The bar has to serve a certain amount of food compared to alcohol for you to be allowed to carry a firearm in it. But that guy with the firearm can't have any alcohol whatsoever.
So if it was like, for example, at Denny's, for example, and they had beer and wine, you'd be okay
Yes.
because they're very minute alcohol.
So you just have to sell more food than alcohol.
But what's the percentage? It's got to be huge. It's not like 49, 51.
Probably 70,
None
30.
of us are lawyers. Let's not say that.
No, I said it's not. I said it's not. It can't be.
There is a line, and I don't know where they draw that line.
All right.
A Denny's would
you go to a
be much on this side
Subway,
of the line.
Chick-fil-A, you're good, but that's about
Yes.
it. But you try to go into Ocean Deck, that's it.
Wouldn't it
Oh,
make
thank God I didn't bring my gun with you, Joe.
Right, it's like instead of a DUI, you get like a SUI. It's like shooting under the influence. Like,
Is that a real thing?
I don't know. I wonder.
Just
What are the charges for that?
SUI. What'd you get? SUI.
You know?
I'm a criminal.
Yeah. I've been to jail once or twice
For what? What'd you go to jail for?
for a freaking DUI and selling weed.
Oh, minor
I was
things.
18. Minor.
Minor
We all
things.
have sold weed and got a DUI. Come on. You know where we are.
I mean, I can't argue with that.
Thank you.
I can't argue with that.
You'll get there.
No, I won't get there.
You're young.
Yeah, thank you. You are correct. I like the way you think.
Yeah.
You never got a DUI?
No, it was a reckless driving. I had a good lawyer.
Good for you.
I had a very good lawyer.
I was already on probation when I got my
It was a
DUI, so
reckless-
then I was on felony, and that was out the window. So I just got fucked on that.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm thriving now, so it is what it is.
thriving.
I can own a gun now. I'm not a felon. Thank God.
That's good. What's this world coming to?
I don't know. They let me have a gun. I don't know.
That's scary. That's the worst
And
part.
you can vote again.
I'll never vote.
No, not
You
a
don't
voter.
vote at all?
Not a political girl.
You don't vote?
I know what's going on. I've never voted. I
Never?
probably never will because it's like that one. You know, I bet it's that girl. There's that one person. I'm not gonna be that one. Nope. Nope.
But if everybody said that, it wouldn't get done.
I was thinking that, but I was like, it's not gonna be my fucking
But if
fault.
84 million people say it's not going to be my fault, and then it's 84 million people's fault.
And boom, and then we have the same president forever. Go Trump.
Because she doesn't vote, Trump is 31.
Totally.
The guy's 112. He ain't going to make it too much longer.
We've gone back to the king era.
Right.
Everything we've tried not to be, we're there again.
Oh yeah.
But I would think with the open carry, that has to be a rule on the establishment itself. Like I think every establishment should just say no.
We don't allow it anywhere.
Yeah, I mean I never have.
Yeah, it says that, but you know, I can't even tell you if they don't search my bag, I'm bringing my pistol in. Cause like then I'm gonna be drunk walking to my car. What if I don't have time to get to the car?
True.
It's in my bag. Like I'm a lady. I'm a woman.
I peg you to
know?
square up on somebody.
You know,
I peg you square
you know
up.
what I mean.
I do.
But
I beg
you know, a
square up.
6'2" man that works out, I'm good. I'm not squaring up with him and be like, peekaboo, here you go. And I'm sending shots. But yeah, so if they don't search my bag as a woman, I think you should still bring it in. But don't be all crazy, though, you know.
Yeah, well, you just ask women not to be crazy, so.
That's not a thing. Yeah, that's not a thing.
Good luck on that one.
Yeah.
But I've never had problems with like when people bring it in concealed. Like people just get really freaked out when they see it. So like you know,
Have you had somebody
if it's
walk in
concealed,
with
who
it?
gives
If you
a
have
shit?
walked in with somebody, can you see it?
I've had someone sitting at the table and they had it pretty concealed. Just the way they sat, you know, you could see the handle of it.
It's my dad.
And the one table freaked out, like, I will not be around this gun. I'm like, all right, I get it. I was like, hey man, like, just go throw it in your car. Like, you know, they can see it, and I don't want to cause
Did he do
bigger
it?
issues. Yeah, no, he was like, all right, yeah, no problem. He was cool with it, so it didn't cause a scene, but I mean, it very well could have, because I mean, it's his right to carry that weapon, and
Very true.
you know, so where do you stand? Where do you draw the
How many
line?
people do you think go into a restaurant and have one on them?
A good amount.
A great amount.
I mean, I would say it- I
over
would-
60%.
I'd agree.
I don't
Yeah.
think 60.
Oh, 100%.
I'd agree.
My
I
whole
won't- no.
family does that, and you know, I don't
No,
know.
I would say, let's say you have 150 people in your establishment. You're telling me that 75, 80 people are walking around with guns? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'd say 15.
These days,
I've
100%.
never not had a gun on both of your stages.
Thank you.
Yeah, you'd be amazed at how many people carry.
Girls too.
Yeah.
A lot of people
girls.
think they don't. We have our cute little 380, our cute little pink little 40s. I'm telling you.
Dolce,
it's
Dolce
pink, we're
Gabbana handle.
Yeah, we're like, as long as it's like cute, we're like.
Do you have accessories like the little pin hanging off?
I
and stuff?
wish. I hope if they have those, I want one.
It's all bedazzled.
I could see you with a
100%.
Chanel gun handle or something.
Louis Vuitton.
Louis
Yes.
V.
There you go.
100%. Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
Man, you really don't think that many people are strapped?
I think it's a good
Florida.
amount. I just don't think it's 60%.
It's a lot.
I don't think it's 60.
And it's both generations.
I would say 20 or 30%. More people, less people show it, is what I'm saying.
Well, yeah.
I know they'll get in trouble right away, but there's always those idiots in the bars and clubs where something happens. But like, there's always been altercations somewhere at some point in some time, and no one's ever said, "Oh, I got this or this or this." Like, there was one guy I saw that had it, and his shirt lifted up, and I was like, "Hey, let's go," and a little altercation I saw he had was, I was like, "Hey, let's go downstairs, let's get a drink." So I took him downstairs, and I was like, "We have two choices. You're gonna give me that, or you're gonna leave. Your choice." And he gave it to me, and I was like, "I'll put it over here. You can have it later." But I didn't want him to, after the altercation, to be like, go outside and do anything stupid. I get it, emotions, and I get, but I don't think anything should resort to that.
No.
Just because you get in a fight with somebody or somebody calls you a name or steps on your toe, I don't think that's a reason to pull a gun on somebody. It's for protection. I get it. 6'2" guy comes up to you and wants to rob you. Slightly makes sense. I get it. Slightly makes sense.
Yeah.
But like an altercation in a bar because someone steps on your toe or looks at your girlfriend wrong, that doesn't need to happen.
And that happens all the time, like right, on Seabreeze, all the time. It happened like 3 weeks ago.
Was there like an actual shooting?
Oh yeah,
Yep.
and these two girls were fighting, and this girl like dragged her out of her car, and then she went to her. She's like, "I got something for you, girl." Then she went to her car. Then she pulled out her pistol and shot her in the kneecap. She lived and everything, but this was a real thing. It was on Wood Shady in Daytona. Yeah.
I love that. I
The
love
whole
that
thing.
Facebook page.
Yeah, me too.
It's hilarious.
It's so diabolical.
I don't know,
it's so
man.
funny.
I think
love it.
I think it.
That was stupid though.
It makes us look bad.
I was.
I mean, people look at that page and it makes
Honey, it's
Daytona look
Daytona.
bad.
We are
I know,
bad.
but
The city has one.
but that's not a new thing.
I have a gun expert willing to do a call in right now.
Okay.
That's great.
He's actually brought in to be an expert witness to the state of Florida and all kinds of stuff. He is the guy with answers.
Oh, awesome.
Yay.
Yeah, let's bring him on.
Let me hook up the Bluetooth here and we'll bring him on. His name is Herfel Torres, and his company is Valor Tech.
All right, sweet.
He's got a little bit of an accent, but you'll pick it up.
Yeah, it's like I've only seen gun violence in a bar once.
I've never seen it in real life.
But yeah, I was doing security. This is Wildwood, New Jersey. God,
you were a security guard.
so
Top flight security.
It's like already.
it was $35 an hour, and they only did it during Bike Week. And the security company that would hire me on for Bike Week, it was just hotels, like little motels, just making sure like some shit didn't go down. And at these hotels, nothing ever did.
Except
Right.
was
the
like-
one you worked at.
It was across
the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. And Joe was at.
We're right across the street from, I think it was called the Stardust, which was like a club, like club. I was sitting there and I see these two people in the parking lot and they're arguing like they're going to go to blows. So I'm like, ooh, let me walk closer. This looks fun. It's not on my property, so I don't have to do shit. So I'm walking over, I get to the sidewalk and I'm like, Then I see the guy go, he pulls out the gun. I'm like, oh shit, he's got a gun. And
you
then
stood there watching?
Yeah, just watching.
You're like,
and
"Let me
then
get my phone out."
Pulls it out. The guy starts to run. He shoots him in the back 3 times. Well, we're in these 3 hotels. The lead security guy is like, everybody get down. Shots fired. Joe, stop standing in the street. And I'm like, oh, shit.
You're like, oh, okay, sorry. Let me do my job.
I don't even think our phones had cameras at that point. Like,
Flip
it was a
phone.
while
Well,
ago. Yeah, it was like a
pictures.
Motorola Razor,
The
maybe.
Nokia 5100
Yeah, it's
he
like you
had.
press
He had
OK like
Snake.
3 times.
He
to
stopped
get-
playing
yeah.
Snake to go
love
look.
Snake. But the guy ended up dying, and I didn't get out of work till I was at the police station until 10, 11 a.m.
Did you get $35 an hour for all that?
Yeah. I got paid for going to the police station and
Double
everything.
it. Double it.
Got some OT on that bad boy.
Oh, that was a beautiful. I love that paycheck. I didn't have to do shit. Just walk around a parking lot.
And watch gunfights.
Yeah, and that only happened once. Like literally nothing ever happened at these hotels. It was cake job.
In that case, I would have like sued for PTSD or something. Like fuck 35 an hour.
Right? I didn't even think of that. I probably should have.
Yeah.
Joe made $800 to watch a gunfight.
Dude, I used to have.
Take it.
I had a double din in my Silverado, and I have a DVD player in it. I would sit there and just in my truck drink and watch movies, and I would get paid $35 an hour. And then I had like a little yellow light that magnetized on the top of my truck when a car like.
Oh, you were top flight security,
Dude,
weren't you?
Oh yeah.
You had the white shirt, the black pants, and the boots.
Oh yeah, we were called U.S. security, I think.
Oh, great. If y'all are looking for your security guard, he's in his truck watching Pornhub, eating pretzels.
And drinking whiskey. No, probably Bush
It was
Light.
Bacardi.
Bacardi.
Oh, Lord.
I was on a Bacardi and diet.
Bacardi
kick back
Limon.
then.
You had Bacardi Limon, didn't you?
We all did Bacardi and diet at a time.
Remember Bacardi Limon?
No.
Bacardi O. I love
Remember
Bacardi
Bacardi
O.
Limon and Mountain Dew?
Viscomi.
Hey, pal.
Hey,
I think he's on next
Pal's
week, isn't he?
coming on soon.
Pal.
Pal's coming on.
Oh, my gosh.
But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I've only seen gun violence in a bar one time in my entire life, and I've seen guns in a bar. But I think Florida has a good amount of responsible gun owners. I mean, there's always jackasses, but I think for the most part, that's why it probably is around 60%, but feels like it's at 20, just because we don't have a shit ton of jackasses, showing their gun all the time.
Which I guess we got better because I guess that's a new thing because it used to be pretty bad out here. I feel like.
I mean, it's
Streets
bad.
of Daytona got bad.
Yeah.
Daytona and DeLand have gunshot detectors to where,
Really?
yeah, so it's all over town, and if a gunshot, it tells the police where it was, like
That's
right away.
Diabolical.
listen?
Yeah, it knows from where the shot
And it
is,
knows
how
between a
close
firework,
it was, and I was talking with the sheriff.
No hands.
Sheriff, what's his face?
Chitwood?
Yeah, Sheriff Chitwood, and he was telling me it knows by the sound how close it was, and it sends an alert to the closest cars, like, hey, gunshot in this area. So, I mean, there's obviously a gun problem if you have detectors all over, but...
Smoke detectors, fire detectors.
They must have
gun
picked that shit
detectors.
up from like Philly or something. I didn't know we had that. That's crazy.
No, so we firing your gun out the window tonight, all right?
Hey, at least we don't shoot each other on Sundays, all right?
Yeah, Sunday,
We're all Birds fans on Sunday.
Oh, birds. Are you a Birds fan?
I am a Miami fan.
You're
We
a
all
Dolphin.
know this. I'm born and raised Florida from St. Augustine.
How the Eagles doing this year?
Yeah.
We're 3-0.
3-0. How's Miami?
Yep. I don't know. I haven't even watched a damn game yet.
0-3.
0-3.
I've been working every time, we don't have TV, so I just sit there and I'm like, damn, I can't
You
even
don't have TV
parlay.
at the bar?
No. They have them old ones. It was like, oh, can you put on the game? I'm like, haha. I literally want to go to Twin Peaks right now and watch the fucking game, but I can't. So, yeah. But yeah, they don't work. They're just for a show and tell or whatever.
Oh, that sucks.
It does suck.
I don't think I could do that.
They're-
You're a higher end bar.
Yes.
Establishment,
yes,
restaurant.
Yes. Bars, whatever, establishment.
Craft cocktails, you're making those now?
I am. I'm actually learning how to milk wash right now.
Ooh.
Because I want to make that. I just went to Panama City recently, and I met this bartender. His name is Sam, and he showed me this. It's called a jungle crane. And long story short, it's blackstrap rum. It's like a jungle bird on steroids, but you have to milk wash it, and it's a lot of shit to do. So I'm working on that at home.
What's your favorite drink to make?
Probably,
you get that little creativity in it, and
yeah, I would say I make a really good Mai Tai because I have my own little twist on it. I put 3 different rums in it, so it's kind of like 4 ounces of rum. So like you're gonna get fucked up, but it's balanced. It's really good.
Jesus.
And then yeah,
might never get a Mai Tai from her over there. How many
And
drinks you
then,
have? 2.
yeah, and they're like, I'm sauced up. I can't get out this chair. So, but yeah, and then I actually just put a drink on the menu. It's called the Forbidden Fig. It's a coconut fig martini. So that's one of my favorite. I'm a dessert girl. If not,
You still see an espresso martini is still the most popular thing?
Actually, no. Recently, our rum drinks, our Summer Crush, which is like more of a bourbon with a little bit of rum in it, and then our Jungle Bird have been really popular because you have to have blackstrap rum to make like a perfect Jungle Bird, and nobody has it around here. I've been going everywhere trying to find it, and no one has it except for us. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, can y'all get some good rum? Like, there's no rum bars, but espresso martinis are always a gem. I love them. So yeah.
Yeah, it is surprising with Florida being, you think rum and tropical.
You would think
and
tiki.
there's not a lot of rum bars.
I think
and
rum
stuff
or
like that.
tequila.
Yeah.
And I just got on rum, and like I'm very like I drink like Capardinias now, which is like
All
Kasasha.
fancy.
Yeah, and like I know.
We're from Bush Light to Capardinis
Bush
there, girl.
lattes, like in the woods. Now
So
I'm like,
proud of you.
can I get a Capardinia? Thank
She comes
you.
in her hunting
I'm
jacket.
Puerto Rican. I'm
Come in your
Puerto Rican.
hunting jacket.
Yeah. Yeah, like I come in camo and like my like Huck boots, and I'm like, let me get a Capardina, and they're like, what the
What?
who's this
Who
bitch?
is
Yeah,
this
like,
girl?
you sure you don't want an Ultra? And I'm like, not today. I'm not feeling that
Ultra.
today. I'm not going to Hogwaller today, so I'll take a Capardina. But yeah, the Kasasha is so like funky and weird. I smelt it at first, and I was like, this is disgusting. And I'm like, let me get 5 of them. It just makes no sense. Like,
Are you seeing the younger generation go a lot towards the seltzers? I know they've been popular, but I'm really like.
honestly, whenever I was working over at Streamline, they were really, really popular, or like spritzers and stuff like that. But now a lot of people are going to like, well, I mean, 8 girls come into a bar. They're all ordering fucking espresso martinis. But a lot of people have been going towards like bourbon and like Negronis and stuff. And they're like, I'm 25 and they're like my age. And I'm like, oh, wow. Like, are we getting better in the world? It's not just like, give me a ranch water. And you're like, just fucking say tequila soda. Like, stop, don't piss me off. Like,
Don't you like that? Don't you like that when they give you the names?
Oh my God. And
Need a
you're like,
Cuba Libre?
what?
Cuba
yeah.
Libre?
And then you look it up and you're like, oh, fuck this guy.
a
Like,
rum
what
and
are you
Coke
fucking, you just turned 21? Like, get
course.
out the bar. Like,
It's
don't
always
piss
the
me off.
70-year-old or the 21-year-old was like,
Yes.
that wants to try to pull one over.
Yeah. And I'm like, just say what you want. Like, Jesus
Rum and Coke with lime.
Christ.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you actually look up a Cuba Libre? Yeah, I can see you doing it too.
Like, first bartending job, I was like,
No.
what? And then I seen it and I was like, fuck that guy.
Like,
Like,
it's
I
a
was
rum
so
and Coke with a
pissed.
lime. You're
I
like
was
that.
like, you're ridiculous. Yeah. I couldn't.
The Cuba Libre didn't piss me off because I had to look that up the first time. The Greyhound, for some reason, just aggravated the shit out of me. I
'Cause
just wanted to
why?
slap the shit
Why?
out of the dude.
Yeah.
Like,
for what?
I don't know. The Greyhound just irritated the hell out of me.
grapefruit,
Vodka
and
grapefruit.
salt. Vodka grapefruit with salt.
Yeah.
That's the difference. It's salt.
Like, put salt on it your fucking self.
Yeah,
like,
just-
salt your own drink.
Can I get an extra cup? You dump it out, salt your own drink.
Yeah.
That's why you're a craft bartender.
Just say that. Like, exactly. I make beautiful drinks. Don't come to talk about some, let me get a ranch water, let me get a Cooper Libre. I'm like, I'm going to make you something. Let me widen your horizon, because obviously you've never had a good drink. So let me put you on real quick. And boom, here we go. And then he's like, let me go this bar and that bar. And then, it's Blackstrap rum. And then you can't fucking get it. And then he's like, fuck that bartender. She set me up. But then he has to come back and see me. So
And they set you up with the drink they want.
Exactly.
See, I was such a plain drinker. Give me a beer and a whiskey, happy as a clam.
I'm still like that. I'll go to a bar and be like, let me get an ultra and a lemon drop shot. But then sometimes I'm like, I can't. I'll give you the specs on this mezcal drink. And they're like, oh my God, like, here she
So
comes.
just go for the good Jaeger bomb.
No, house wine?
House wine.
Absolutely not.
Just go for the house wine. I love it. I love going to a bar. Let me get a house wine. Oh, you want wine? No, a house wine. Like, oh, that's a Jaeger bomb. Ugh.
Yeah.
I'm like, why is ugh? Everyone's brother when you say Jaeger bomb.
It's like a Jaeger bomb is now similar to Rumplemintz. And it's like, why are you acting like this?
I loved Rumplemintz.
I love Jaeger bombs.
I have a story about Rumplemintz. So whenever I used to work at the clubs, I was like
club.
at the time, yeah, in the club.
In
we
the
all
curve,
fam.
y'all fam.
So I used to work at this one club, and I was 19 at the time. I couldn't drink yet, but I used
I'm
to
sure it
be.
stopped you.
I was diabolical. It didn't. So I brought in my cute little pink flask, and I filled it with Rumplemintz, right? And at the end of the night, I lied, and I was like, yeah, I don't have enough money to pay my house. And he was like, because I just didn't want to pay it, because I was like, I hated the owner, and I hated the management, and I hated the floor guys. They didn't pick up shit. So I was like, you know what? I'm not paying for that. So he was like, let me like dump out your money bag. And I'm like, fuck, my pink flask is in there. And so he was like, aren't you like, so I dumped it out, and he was like, what's this? And I was like, a flask. And he was like, what's in it? And I was like, peppermint water.
Tell me he did not fall for the peppermint water.
Of course he didn't.
You couldn't tell him it was scope
So
at
he-
least? Tell me
Like,
it was
yeah,
scope.
I get drunk on mouthwash, yeah, because I
No, you don't want my breath to smell good when I'm in someone's face.
Yeah. So I was like, it's peppermint water. And he started laughing, and he goes, I'm going to pour it into a glass and try it. And I go, it's Rumplemintz. And he goes, He goes, girl, if you don't pay your house, get the fuck out of here.
Did you pay your house fee?
I paid my house fee, and then I went back out and I made more money, and I did good. But yeah, it was a hard time in life. The Rumplements, like if you're drinking Rumplements, like there's something like.
What is it with
fucked
Jaeger
up.
bomb? What is it with the Jaeger bomb? The people that did you have the bad night on Jaeger bomb?
You have fucking problems.
Yeah, it's the first thing I ever puked on was Jaeger.
Oh, mine was Malibu.
Malibu?
Yeah.
Malibu.
Well, when you drink a half a bottle.
Can you drink Malibu now?
With
a lot of
nothing.
sugar.
Can you drink Malibu?
No.
So you can't drink Malibu anymore.
No, Blackstrap rum. That's the only rum I'm drinking these days.
Blackstrap rum.
I know it sounds fucked up.
I don't know what that was.
They were not happy with your blackstrap rum.
Yeah, they had to cancel me over that. I mean, it does sound fucked up. Sounds like a fucked up rum, but it's just rum, I promise.
Where's it from?
I don't know. I should know, but
You should
I don't.
know.
You should.
I don't.
You should know.
Yeah.
I know.
You really should
I
know.
know. I know it's called cruising, so it's giving Puerto Rico, but I don't think it's from there.
You know she's going to know tomorrow, though.
Oh, I'm gonna know.
So
tomorrow.
you were
I'm gonna know.
hey,
5
so
minutes
you were
after this ends.
you are very well rounded these days.
Yeah.
You worked in the clubs, you bartended, you served, you cooked. Tell me about your cooking.
Yeah.
Aren't you a gourmet chef over here?
I'm not a gourmet chef. I'm a home cook. I just have a passion for it. I enjoy it a lot. I like just taking random, weird, new flavors and throwing them together and seeing if it works. And a lot of times it does. Like I made a fried chicken sandwich with a blackberry bourbon sauce the other day, and it was really good.
Nice.
Yeah, and I did like fresh, like crunchy cabbage and like some pickles. And then in my fried chicken, I did like buttermilk with pickle juice and lemon and a bunch of seasonings and stuff. And I was like, ooh, blueberry on a chicken? Like, that was really good. And then you add some bourbon to it. I know, right? So, yeah. And then I make a lot of soul food, though. I love soul food. Yeah. My mom owned a bar and restaurant for 20 years, so I got a few things from her.
Oh, nice. So you grew up in the industry then.
Yeah, she had a
What kind of
biker
restaurant?
bar. She had a
Biker bar?
biker bar, but she did like elevated soul food,
Local?
kind of like I want to do.
Local?
Yeah, wherever JT's is now, which they just changed the name, but in Hammock Beach, it used to be Peggy's place there. She was there for 21 years.
Is she Peggy?
Yeah, she's Peggy. Peggy Ann. Yeah.
Peggy's place.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
She's a fucking psycho. We love Peggy.
20 years what finally made her call it quits.
My grandma, it was hers and my grandmother's bar, and my mom just got into some shit, you know, in the biker scene, and she had to get the fuck out of there for a little bit. So she went to North Carolina for a little bit and got everything cleared up, and yeah, then she moved back to Florida because my family's fucking crazy. That's where I get it from. So yeah,
Well, she's like, some shit went down.
should have closed the whole
So-
fucking bar.
What had happened was
I can't even talk about it, but everyone gets the picture. We
Yeah.
get the picture. Yeah.
so she sold it and then left.
Yeah, she had to get the fuck out of Dodge, if that's what they call it. And then she came back like 5 years later, and yeah, here we are.
Oh, and the one person that was mad is no longer there.
Now it's Peggy's Pizzeria.
Yeah, you know. Now it's JT's or whatever.
And that's up in Palm Coast area?
Hammock.
Hammock.
Hammock Beach, yeah, right past the Hammock.
That's a good
Beach.
upcoming area.
It is.
It keeps getting better and better, I think, every year.
I'm aggravated that Flagler Beach, like my little hometown, is now getting like very built. Like they have that Margaritaville in the middle, and I'm like, why would you do that?
You gotta have something. It's a
I feel
staple.
like Bike Week's
Right
moved
there.
closer to Flagler than it is Daytona anymore. Like they were like Bike Week's a lot of Ormond.
It's a lot in Ormond.
Destination Daytona's out there.
Yes.
Even though it's Destination Daytona, it's in Ormond.
But US 1 is like getting bigger now because I feel like, you know, there's more stuff over there. And Main Street is just like, you kind of just bar hop. There's not really a lot of like events and everybody fights. A lot of young people are on Main Street. And I feel like all like the OG like bikers are like going towards US 1.
Different places.
Because I've been on stage with my Uncle Ruben. He plays at Iron Horse every year. I used to tambourine up there when I was like 5, 6.
Part of the
7
band, you're in there
Yes.
tambourining.
My dad still has my tambourine.
True talent right there.
Yeah, I used to be a tambourine.
Bartender to
or
cook
whatever.
to dancer to
You know?
tambourine.
Yeah.
You're just well-rounded.
And it's like, it's just so much better over there because like it's all people who just know how to have a good time instead of like getting into shit.
Do you think
So
the bike
I
weeks are?
agree.
You think the bike weeks are dying?
I think they are dying because when I worked a couple years ago, it was probably the slowest bike week I've ever seen on Main Street, and I was very surprised because, I mean, the weather, that was right after the hurricane and stuff, but still, like, it really, a lot of bikers don't care about that. Like they're still gonna come. They're gonna come. Like it's not fucking their time up. Like they'll run a trailer and drive their truck here with their bikes. Like they don't care. So I don't know what's been going on lately. I feel like it's just been a lot of younger crowd and they're just fucking it up for everybody. There's a lot of fighting going on and stuff, and that's what I've been seeing the past few bike weeks.
It wasn't always like that. I know 2008 we trailered our bikes down here from Jersey, and we trailered them, ended up staying in New Smyrna, and there was a lot of, there was shit going on, but there was not much violence at all.
Exactly.
And it seems like, God, you just read the news reports, and there's shooting, stabbing, just
the world is just getting so ignorant. So, and then they're just bringing it with them everywhere. I feel like
This is what happens when you have a generation that you weren't allowed to punch in the face.
That's true.
If more people got their ass kicked, they'd be a little more polite and a lot less trigger happy.
I agree.
But you had to give them all a trophy, and you couldn't hit anybody.
Participation, everyone's a winner. No, we were younger, you lost. Do better.
Well, if you lose, then you come home and then your mom beats your ass for losing.
No, I never got my ass beat for losing. It was just like
I've never lost.
There was first, second, third, fourth.
I've never lost. Not yet. There's always someone bigger and badder, but not yet. Your mom never told you that when you were younger? If you get your ass beat, I'm gonna come home and whoop your ass.
No.
Damn, your mom's super white, huh?
Well, her name wasn't Peggy and owned a biker bar. I can kind of see that.
Whoop your ass when
a
you get
Sicilian
home.
holding a pizza slice, whooping your butt from Peggy's bar. I can see that.
She says your mom must have been super white.
My mom's white, but she ain't that fucking white.
No. So if you got your ass beat, she come home and she beat it again.
Well, I never got my ass beat. But
you always won?
She definitely told me that every time, which,
Well, it sounds like from what I've heard so far, you had a reputation for the family name that you had to live up to.
Yeah, the Sicilianis had to whoop ass. If not, you're getting your ass whooped home, and it's going to be fucking bad.
They're going to make you tough.
They'll be like, yeah, you're not going to school for 2 days. Can't fucking sit down.
So you got jumped by your friends. Now your family all comes in and jumps you.
That's what it would have
Everybody
been.
get in the living room. We're going to beat Taylor's ass right here.
100%.
She got her ass beat. We're all going to do it again.
Get all the belts in
Little
the fucking house.
Little baby jumps in and starts beating it. And she's like,
Yeah.
you do better.
Yeah. My dad used to be like, go pick a fucking stick off the tree, and then I picked the fucking biggest one. He goes, well, you fucked up. I'm gonna go get a switch, and I'm like, what's that? I found out real quick.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Ooh, those were not the days.
Yep. No fun. But there's shit today. Like, I'll look at my kid and he'll say something like, God, I wish I could just smack you upside the head. So you would learn. But, now it's everyone's so sensitive.
You just can't do it in public.
Yeah. But then if he tells a teacher, then I got like 7 different teachers to talk to.
So true.
It's just not even worth it. I just don't know how to be like I look at him, I'm like, I want to slap you across the head. Just that was stupid. Don't do that. And he's like, all right, like you don't get it. You're going to do it again. This conversation is absolutely pointless.
He won.
Yeah.
You're a 6-year-old one.
Oh yeah.
They
every
always
time.
win these days. Like, what are you gonna do? There's the new generation of children. They're like crazy. Like they'll like throw themselves across the room. They're like, I'm fine. Or like a fucking bookshelf will fall on them. They're like, I'm fine. It's like, did you have your baby in COVID? Because the COVID babies were like fucking ridiculous.
No, luckily. Oh no.
That was like a whole thing. They were like, why is my COVID baby so strong? And everyone's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't know. It was weird.
COVID babies are strong?
I swear it was a whole thing.
COVID changed this world in such a terrible way.
Especially the hospitality business. We used to make a lot of money, and now we're like not even near as much money. I don't get it.
I think we talk about this on show. It's just adapting. You have to change. The world changed around then.
Right.
That's it.
So we can blame it on COVID, but in the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, always changes. So I think we're less apt to change right now, and we want to do the same thing we're doing. We're not upselling. We're not training people. We're not doing things. We're expecting the same result from 2019 or 2020 before the pandemic. And then we're just like, oh, it's the pandemic. Oh, it's the Gen Zs. It's not. You have to adapt. You have to change. If that doesn't happen anymore, and that's not going to happen. 5 years ago on the rooftop, we were doing parties that I could never do now. Yeah. It wouldn't make any sense. But you have to adapt, and you have to change to things that make sense. So maybe you're less of this, and you're more of this now, and you just adapt. That's what I think people aren't adapting.
Yeah, I think we may have gotten them on the phone. I think we figured out the whole phone thing. so we can get some clarification on these guns.
Yeah, let's get to it.
Hey, Herfel, how you doing? Can you hear me now?
Hear you now.
All right.
Excellent.
There you go. Awesome.
Cool, man. So we're on a podcast right now. It's a Somewhat Tipsy podcast. That is Joe, and that's Jeremy. Kind of get the camera pointed at.
That's all right.
It's all right. This isn't the real camera. But they're talking about the new Florida gun laws and what it really means and what you can do, what you can't do. And we had a little bit of misconception about who can carry around bars and be around alcohol and things like that. That's where the conversation started, because this is a hospitality-based podcast. And I said, I know the guy to call. So we called you.
Okay, so with the new law, basically nothing changes. The only thing that change is they're not going to prosecute you or charge you if you are in open carry. The conditions for you to carry a firearm in the state of Florida, they still the same as if you apply for a concealed weapons license. So that means that you cannot have like domestic violence cases, any felonies. You cannot be a habitual drug user, and all the usuals. Like if you're going to fill up for a concealed carry application, it's the regulations for you to be able to either permitless carry in the state of Florida, concealed carry, permitless concealed carry, not to be confused with constitutional carry, two different things, and the new open carry situation.
So in a restaurant, can you? Because you could always conceal carry, right? In a restaurant, can you open carry?
Well, so if you're in a restaurant that 80%, that let's say they have a bar, but 80% of their income of their product comes from the restaurant, you can be in there. If you are in a restaurant bar that the majority of their product consumption business comes from the bar, you cannot be there. You can never sit in a bar, like in the bar area, with, a gun. You can sit on a table that, serve food. That's a different part, even in the same restaurant that serve alcohol. Or like when you have a bar.
But who's 80-20 anymore? I mean, name any restaurant that you can think of that's 80-20.
I literally can't.
Maybe like
an example, it would be like it could be, I don't know,
Denny's, something like that.
Fridays, or
chains.
Any of these things, that big chains that sell, they have a bar that save alcohol, like what's called Cheddar's or something like that. Meaning Olive Garden, things like that. Meaning you can go. There's plenty of smaller places that more than 20% of their more than 80% or 80% at least of their facility, it's actually even dedicated to food related.
So basically, it's not so much how much food compared to alcohol they sell, but how much of the establishment is bar and how much is restaurant, like table sitting.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That makes sense then.
So if you have 100 seats and it's 80-20, you're good.
Yeah.
But if you have 150 seats and 75 and 75, you're not good. Don't matter how much food or beverage they sell.
No, so this
Which
is
again, tell me a restaurant that's 80-20.
I feel like it's based on what area you're in also.
Like
if
maybe
you're in
maybe
fucking Bunnell,
an Olive
you're
Garden,
good,
maybe
but
an Olive
Daytona,
probably
you're not
an
good.
Olive Garden would be
A Chili's,
an
an
Outback.
Applebee's, an Outback.
But
Denny's that serves beer and wine.
But if you're looking at,
didn't even know
the
Denny's
majority of
serves
the
that.
restaurant, restaurants are not a lot of bar. Like, there's restaurants with a very small bar, but a ton of tables, and when you walk in, if you're walking into a bar.
Yeah, but
or a
there's also restaurants that have a big bar. Like an example,
Twin Peaks.
I used to live in the Orlando International Drive area right there. So you have like the Fridays there, or like Red Dog or Red Barn, whatever. There's a bunch of restaurants there that their bar area, it's massive because they're catered to the tourist. So you have like these, probably outdoor like 70, 80 people bar, like a seat for a bar. I mean, that's insane. But it's the situation, but they have like a gigantic eating floor, dining area, or maybe they have a two-story, or so it's fine. At the end of the day, you know, concealed carry, and this is not me giving you a recommendation or giving you advice, but there's a lot of people that their concealed carry, you're not supposed to know that I have a gun. I can see whatever the hell I want.
Yeah.
What's the percentage? What's the percentage you think actually goes in a restaurant? There's 200 people there. How many do you actually think are concealed carrying and then not carrying at all?
Well, it all depends on the town and,
Sure.
and where you are. Meaning, if you're going to, a particular restaurant that they have meaning I don't want to sound crazy, or I don't know, I don't want to sound bad, but if shit, Jimmy, how can I say this without sounding political?
Say
Say what you mean. I'll edit it later.
like Twin
Okay,
Peaks
so
and Daytona.
I'm going to say like it is. Okay, so you go to a bar that's like all, or a restaurant. You got Latin gay night, or you have like whatever, I don't know, liberal Democrat blue hair people meeting place. And I don't want to sound nasty, but it's the reality of it.
100%.
I'm just putting it the way it is. I'm just putting the dot in the I's and the cross in the T's. So how many of that people are going to carry their firearm? I mean, let's be honest. But if you go to like a freaking, I don't know, KKK Latin Jewish group of South Florida, it's like shit. Everybody's going to have a freaking gun.
Okay, so like as for example, like you walk into like a Miller's Ale House on like fucking LPGA or Twin Peaks on LPGA, like, and most of it's bar, but it's still a big restaurant. Like ratio, how many do you think is carrying and how many you think is not? If we were in that area with those two type of bars,
really, that would be me speculating of how many of that people I know. Meaning, I'll have to be in the actual location and start looking at people and determine based on psychological profiling. And yes, I do profile. It's part of my work. And I do the profiling of everybody, and it's like, hey, that person could have a firearm, that person could not. It's that. But you can. Meaning, if they have it concealed, you can't. You cannot see it. Meaning, like an example for me, you have to go through a metal detector to know that I'm carrying a firearm. And I carry a big gun, but it's just like you cannot notice it, or you have to be somebody with a trained eye to notice. Hey, you're packing.
Yeah, I feel like I kind of walk around thinking that 60% of the people I'm around are probably concealed carrying.
that's the way to do it. To be
I
safe.
I believe the criminal or the person trying to do some sketchy shit should think. Sorry, I said shit online, but English is not my first language, so I have a poetic license to mess it up.
You said fuck like 7 times.
So, I would love that 100% of the people believe that 100% of the people carry a firearm. So that way they're a little bit more conscious. Hey, let me not mess around with that guy or with that lady, because there's a chance that they have a gun in their hands or in their pocket, the waist, whatever, and then they can use it against me. Because that's a factor. We have to understand there's the psychology of engagement of a criminal. And the criminal, of course, it's a crime of opportunity, unless it's premeditated and the whole blah, blah, blah saying. But it's going to interact with you differently if they look at you and you look like a police officer and you're in uniform, or you're a military guy in uniform, or you are a security guy in uniform, or you're a civilian. So depending on how you look, it's going to be the interaction that the criminal is going to have with you. If the criminal thinks, oh, crap, I'm living in this state that it's like, guns hand, everybody wears a firearm in their waist, they're going to think about it twice, because they know, oh, crap, something's going to happen. The other option that it's in there, that it's actually right now happening all around the nation, especially in some of the states that have a permitless carry or constitutional carry, you got older people, or not older people, but you have in general a lot of people that they think, oh, I got a gun or I went my concealed carry permit, and all of a sudden I'm John Wick. It's like, you got my driver's license, and all of a sudden you're, Michael Schumacher, or, Tom, whatever it is, you're race car Formula One champion because you just got your driver's license. It doesn't happen like that. And you got these attacks, and instead of being one person on one, it's like 3-on-1. They know you have a firearm, and they're going to go and beat the crap out of you to get you in surprise, and now they have your gun. The same way that there is a crime, it's called gun jogging, that people scout the parking lots of gun ranges, and then they will follow you home depending on how you look. If you're an older person, or you're a female that looks have no situational awareness, and then they know where you live, and then they go and raid your house and ransack you and whatever it is. But yeah,
People are fucked up these days.
they're always being fucked up.
Yeah.
It's just now we have this media crazy saying that we can actually look at fucked up people quicker.
Yeah, we get to see fucked up people all day long.
And now we have open carry for fucked up people.
Yep. So many fucked up people.
I would not open carry, period. And I can open carry regardless of, but I do not open carry. I think it takes away from the element of surprise, and that is something that in my experience around the world in sketchy situations, it's always needed.
Herfel, just for a little bit of background, because I know you, no one on the podcast or our listeners do. Can you give us a little bit of background on what you do and why I called you?
So I am a law enforcement firearms instructor here in the state of Florida. I actually teach in different states, Texas, Arizona, Nevada, Washington, D.C., in the capital, Virginia, Alabama. I've been all around the world with this, meaning I lived in different countries. It's something that I do, and I train. I am the instructor for the instructors of special operation units in the United States of America, and the Army, the military.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
And you have your own company too, yes? Where can I find it?
Yes, so our company is called Valor Tech, and we do training at government level, military level, corporate, private, and also civilian side.
Well, that's awesome. I appreciate you coming on, because we were kind of debating, and I didn't know what information I had that was right and what was wrong, and nice that you could help us clear that up. So we kind of know what.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I have no problem. You can tell Jimmy has some cool friends too. I might look gay, but I'm not.
Thank you for letting us know.
we appreciate you coming on.
Nice talking to you.
Thanks so much for coming on, man. I appreciate you.
It's better to look like one and not be one than to be one and not look like one.
Sure. Sure.
Thanks, man.
No problem. Always.
Well, there you have it.
All right.
Well, I guess we cleared that up. I'm
we
still
did.
bringing my gun into a fucking bar anyway.
So we're getting close to the end of the show, and we do a segment called "Come On, Karen."
Come on, Karen.
Come on, Karen.
So I want your best Karen story, like that one person that just really.
I guess it would have to be in the hospitality business. When I worked at River Grill, it's like, how people ask for like the most craziest shit, like at a restaurant. They're like, hey, I know the dish comes like fried, but can you like fucking like broil it and do whatever for me? And you're like, no, because it's cooked like this. So at River Grill, they batch some cocktails over there. And I was like, she ordered, I can't even remember. It was like the last word, but we batched it. So the green chartreuse was already in there. And she was like, oh, well, can I have like the green Luxardo? And I was like, no, like we can't, like it's batch. Like we literally just can't because we infuse it with certain things. At the time, I wasn't a craft bartender, so I know what I had no fucking idea what they were talking about. But I asked the bartender, she was like, absolutely not, because this and this. So I kept going up to the lady, and she was like, well, I just like don't understand why I just can't get that. And I was like, well, I just explained to you a million times why you can't get that. So like, would you like anything else or something that literally tastes the exact same? It just has a different liquor in it. And she was like, absolutely not. And he talked to your manager, and I'm gonna get you fired. And I was like, okay, like I'll bring you my manager. So the manager comes out, whatever, they're going back and forth. I'm right next to the manager, and this fucking lady, I shit you not, she was like 65. She threw her fucking water in my face, and then she was like, I'm calling the cops on you because I can't get what I want, and you were so rude to me, and I have all the information that you fucking told me, and I'm just gonna give it right the fuck to the cops. And I said, okay, well, you threw a drink on me, so please call the police. Like, please go ahead.
Did she call the police?
Yes, she called the fucking police.
Oh, no.
What happened?
And the cops came, and they thought that she was so fucking ridiculous, and they were like, ma'am, this is a what is it called?
Domestic
dispute.
dispute.
Yeah, domestic dispute or whatever. And they were like, we just can't do anything about it. And she had this scarf on, and like I remember this little fucking red dress. She was like having her scarf. She was like, she like kept flicking her scarf like a fucking
Why didn't you
Spanish
just give
fan.
her the drink and tell her it wasn't in there? She never would know.
She was like, no, I cannot have green chartreuse. I don't want the Luxardo. Like, I want exactly this. I'll taste it. Like, she was one of them bitches where
she would've known.
Thought she had like the palate of fucking Gordon Ramsay,
Those are
but
fun.
she didn't.
Put a little pineapple in there. She'd never know.
Yeah, so she kept like fucking doing her little scarf, and she was like, I'm gonna fucking come back here next week, and I'm just gonna fucking throw water on you again. And I was like, and then the cop was like, well, you're banned now. And then the manager, anyway, it was a guy, and he was like, God, you need some dick. You're a bitch. And then she was like,
he said that to her.
He did.
No way.
I swear to God,
he did not.
His name starts with an H. He is young. He was only 25 at the time. I was 17 and a half at the time. Yes, he did. He got fired a year later, and a half. He got fired a year later for actually fucking one of the chefs in the cooler.
You can't talk about your dick around minors.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's so true.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
Wow.
I guess I grew up fast. That shit
Come
did
on,
not faze
Karen.
me.
Come on, Karen.
But yeah, fuck her.
That might have been a come on Taylor on that one.
There were so many failures all the way around there.
Why do you think I don't work there anymore? Fuck. But
We're going to have to call it come on Taylor instead of come on Karen now.
Yeah. Well, I wonder what a guy's name that's a guy that's a Karen
Richard.
would be, because Dick.
So I always thought Chad.
I was
one with
or
Chad.
Brad.
Yeah, Brad.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Richard.
Brad.
Perfect, like white person.
Karen and
name.
Richard.
Yeah.
Does that just go? Karen and Richard.
That does go.
Richard short for Dick. I mean, it's perfect. Richard. Don't be a Richard.
Yeah.
Haven't you heard of it? Don't be a Richard.
Yeah, because I have a million stories about that. From
You got
the
some
club back in the
Richards.
day. Oh, I've had a few Richards.
We'll do a whole episode on
Small
your
and big.
We'll do a
I was gonna
whole
say, we're
episode
gonna
on your
have a-
Richards.
We're doing a part 2 because we have the beginning of the story to figure out. So
Yeah, come back for the
We're gonna
Richards.
get some
'cause
Richard
it's pretty
stories,
fucked
too.
Up.
Well, we appreciate y'all checking us out. Remember to check out Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, X, Spotify, and YouTube for all of our content. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. We'll see you next week, y'all. Hey, we got to do that again.
Yeah.
You absolutely, because I want to hear about the.
I have